Okay, today what we're going to do is we're going to plant some leeks. This is one of my square foot garden beds. And what I do, I don't use the borders as is suggested in the book. I just use these little sticks that I've made and marked off at 12-inch intervals. So I mark the ground, and that way I know where my 12-inch square is. And then I looked up to see that with leeks I can plant 16 per square. These are American flag leeks that I planted on February 22nd. And they take about 100 days, so they will be here for a while. Leeks are a nice way to extend your onion season. So to get evenly spaced 16, I'm just going to divide my square into 4, like that, and then try to evenly space some holes, and we're going to put 4 in each, because 4 times 4 is 16, and I'm making them rather deep, because I'm just going to place them in the hole, and then we're going to water them in. And as they grow, and as they're watered, they'll fill that hole. Because you want them to be, leeks could be any size. You could harvest them. But I'd probably hope that they would be about an inch or so around, and I'm just going to tap them out of their pot. Look at the nice roots they have, and we're going to tease them apart. Take each one, and this is the tricky part. I hope you can see. You want to get the roots down in the hole and just lay them in there like that. I probably should have wet the soil beforehand. Oh, my hole got covered in with that, so we'll just do each one separate. Look at those nice long roots. And you want to try to get them into the hole. This is a lot of fun. So get them into the hole and just lay them there. I probably could nip off the bottom roots. That's what we'll do with the rest of them, I think, because they are so long, and we just want to sit that in the hole. Now, primarily with the leek, if you've never had them before, you're generally eating the bottom, which will be the white part of the leek. And they're one of the plants that you need to get all of the grit out when you eat them, because it will go into each. Okay, it looks like a hole's supposed to be here. Put them in. I've grown them before, only a couple. They're really very good in soups, and they're a way to extend your onion season a bit, because you leave them in the ground through the winter. And let's see, really nice roots on these. These are American flag leeks. So there's several different kinds, but this is the kind I had seed for. And we're going to put this one in here. There we go. And they're really rather easy to plant, but they do have a long growing season. That's why you want to be sure to start them in the house in January. And even just nipping these roots, you can smell how nice the flavor is that they produce. Okay, I have two. I gotta measure again. Got two more here I can put, because with square foot gardening you can get 16 in a square foot. So see, you just take it, place it in the hole, and that way the birds are just loving the weather. It's a nice spring day today. And they get in there. Okay, and look at that. We have one spare, looks like. How do you garden? Do you do square foot gardening, or do you do row gardening? I like square foot because I have the raised beds. That one doesn't look as nice as this one, so this will be the last one. And then I'll go get some water and we'll water those in. Okay, now we've got all the leeks planted. I walked up the hill, up to the water, the rain barrels by the shed. There's Wyatt on his table enjoying his morning sunshine. And now we're going to water in the leeks. And what you really do is take your watering can and you're going to water into each hole where you planted your leek. And what that does is it helps to firm down the roots at the bottom of the plant, and it gently fills in the hole that you put it in, and each time you water, it will fill in with a little bit more soil in each hole. So if you've never tried leeks before, why don't you give them a try next season? It's a little bit late right now. I don't know if you can buy transplants for them in the store, but I think you'll like them.